like, Daddy, Daddy, can I help? He's like, no, damn it, leave me the fuck alone. Daddy, don't be mean. Shut the fuck up. Why the fuck do I do these things? Alright, and we're back. As it turns out, my broken back, I mended it. Because I'm a master and mechanic. What kind of goonness are we up to? Basically, I did my little ghetto fix to the bike. A little bit of JB weld, a little bit of fucking safety wire, and we're back out and rolling. My front fork is still fucking leaking all the oil out that it possibly can because it's a bastard and it hates me. So, once I figure that out, I mean, that's, you know, it's not like it's leaking where it's putting oil down on anything. It's just, you know. Did I mention I got a DRZ for sale? It's all good. We can fix it. We can make her better. I always do. That's the unfortunate bit is I know how to work on my own shit. It was crazy. Everyone just fucking waited up for me too. They were just like, whatever. We'll take a siesta. So basically I haven't been riding for like 3 hours. Like, wow, I would have fucking left me. I mean, I told him to. I said, go fucking, go do, run up and down the mountain. Go burn a tank of gas, you know, have fun. I'll catch up with you guys later. But, nope. Everyone needed a break, I guess, so it all worked out. It's all good in the hood. Crazy bananas was the fucking coolest jobs I've ever had. Was probably also one of the worst jobs I've ever had. And that was my first tech job, you know. And that was cool because I was off Sundays, but I only had 1 day off a week because they were paying me by the hour. I was only making like $8.50 an hour working there, which was garbage. I like left the job where I was making like around 12, I think. Yeah, to go do that because I was trying to get my foot in the door. You know, I was like, I got to start off doing setup kind of shit in the shop, and then I'll work my way up to 2.9. I think you just wanted to pass me. Okay. People start pointing, I start paying attention. What? What? Yeah, I left that job to go do this other fucking job where I was making $8.50 an hour. I've talked about before, and I talked about like having crappy jobs. So my first tech job, and it was like, it started off a lot cooler, but as time went on, it became worse and worse. I dreaded going there, but there was, you know, I mean, like that fucking, they weren't paying me shit. So the guy told me, he's like, well, you can come in and work your day off. So I did like every fucking day. I wouldn't take fucking lunch breaks and shit. I'd work like fucking, I was the first to get there and the last to leave every day. That's just being the shop bitch. That's being the gopher, if you want, the gopher? Yeah, the gopher, whatever. Go get it shit guy when you're at the shop. That's just you. I used to fucking take road trips all over the place and do crazy shit. Never knew when it was gonna happen or not. And ultimately shit was just the way they fucking treated me, man. Like my boss started off cool, but he progressively turned into like the biggest asshole ever. He'd fucking yell at me and tell me everything, like just be mean to me. I remember in the middle of summer trying to like build some of the our side-by-sides, and like he told me not to bring him into the fucking garage because it was taking up too much fucking space, and it was 100 plus outside. He's like, build that motherfucker outside. I remember that day. He's all like cussing at me and shit. I was like, are you serious, bro? Like, I'll die. And he was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, crazy. Dude was insane. Like talked to you like shit, but it wasn't cool, you know? So I had that to contend with. Despite all that, like, there was some really, really cool shit that happened at the job, you know? I mean, I fucking even like lost that job, but at the same time, that was one of the most fun jobs I ever had. Because doing setup, you know, at least I was paid by the hour. Like, if we didn't get shit done or something was taking way too long, I still was making money. Not like as a tech where you're like, working as an actual tech, getting paid by flag hour becomes very, like hard on you because you're worried all the time about trying to make that dollar, like work for your dollars and shit. But when we're doing setup, yeah, you weren't making dick for money, but you were always making money. And so you got to enjoy riding shit all the time. I was always riding, you know, new fucking like side by sides, those razors and shit, man. four-wheelers, everything. I was riding all this shit, having a fucking blast. And I enjoyed it. It was fun. I got to do some crazy shit that job, dude. You know, like, like at the end of the day, every day at that fucking job, what would happen? They'd fucking, everyone start bringing me money, because I was the gopher. I had to get all this fucking beer money. I would take fucking orders and take all this fucking beer from everybody. Like, I'd go up there and get all this money, but this is the way I'd go getting all this fucking beer. But the way I did it was not the way you'd fucking expect, right? I would take all their money, and I would go get in a fucking, one of these, like, Ranger side-by-sides, and go drop it down the main street to the fucking closest gas station. Just, whoa! I can't even get to tell you how illegal that is. No inspection, no registration, no insurance, and the thing's not fucking road legal anyway at all. I'm completely breaking multiple laws by running that thing down the street. But it gets worse. I would get to the fucking beer store, throw a bunch of beer cases in the fucking seat next to me, and drive back like that. So then what would happen? Well, I would start doing this every fucking day, and you start becoming more and more comfortable with it. I started passing cops, and they never gave me a shit. They just fucking waved at me, and they were like, whatever, he's from the shop. They didn't give a fuck, man. So I started getting kind of cocky. These things got cup holders. Let's just say time to time I had a cold one open on my way back, adding another super illegal element to the entire thing. And I'm not fucking kidding you, man. I would fucking ride back with a goddamn open beer in the side-by-side and ride back to work with it. Drive, I don't know what you're supposed to call it in the fucking side-by-side. I guess drive. It's a fucking car. That's some crazy shit, man. We had some fun times with that stuff. I always had crazy shit, dude. Before that, the job I had, I worked at this fucking gas station, but there was no fucking register. It was the chillest job ever. I used to just fucking show up every day, and all I had to do was make sure the machines had fucking receipt tape in them. I'd sweep and take out all the fucking garbages. It was like the fucking most joke job ever. Like, nothing the fuck to it, man. So because of that, like, I used to get there a lot of days at 6 in the morning, but there was nothing to do. Right? The managers arrived until 8, I think. Every day I used to get in there. There was this little building I had. It had air conditioning and heating in it. This little hut, I used to call it. I used to call it my job at the hut. Ah, I'm a funny guy. So I'd go in there and sleep for 2 hours every morning. I'm not even fucking kidding you, dude. I'd set my alarm slightly before the managers would get there. So by the time they got there, even if they got there 5-10 early, I'd be standing outside sweeping or doing something. One of my jobs at, you know, the task, altogether I could only spend about an hour working a day. I literally run out of shit to do. But that's what was up, man. That's what we did. Oh, this is a pretty ungoon-like ride until now. Some of these guys are finally doing some wheelies. Well, we had the fucking cop in front of us, now we got these fucking cars in front of us, so it's been kind of, you know, whatever. But that job was chill as shit. Always though, I always had like weird things where I'd fuck around at work. I went back in the day when I was a fucking cashier, man. My shitty, one of my first jobs I ever had. We used to fuck around. I used to, I would bag for people. I knew the people who would tip good. I'd walk up to other cashiers and just tell them, go on, man, I got this one. They'd be like, what? I'd be like, I got this one. Like, oh, okay. I'd fucking bag people's groceries to take them out because I knew they would give me a tip. I would just shut down my register and go help in the store somewhere, but I wasn't doing shit. I was just fucking off. I'm a hard worker. I said earlier I had great work morals, and I do, but now I'm just contradicting myself by saying I'm a big fuck off. I don't know. There's a line there. I'm something. I'm a hard worker. I promise. This guy will be alright. So, anybody want to buy a DRZ? Here's the first thing we found out. Counter shafts.